This is Dr. Gaur, MD, DM, from a family of doctors from the top medical schools in Delhi, on Institute of Medical Sciences and Delhi University. So in this video, I want to talk about treatment of male baldness, mild baldness pattern. In the last video, I talked about that male baldness pattern or androgenetic alopecia. So I talked about the two medicines which are really very effective. One is Finasteride called Propecia in US, 1 milligram. Next is Minoxidil. And in this video I will talk about Finasteride called Propecia. In US is called Propecia. In India, its a generic name is Finasteride, and it comes in 1 milligram and 5 milligrams, so don't confuse. For hair, for the male baldness pattern, it comes in 1 milligram. The one in 5 milligram that is called Proscar, and it has a different purpose. So, why do we have male baldness pattern? We have seen in the young, even in the young boys and men. I have been going to the airport one time coming back from India to US, and then the two gentlemen who were at the immigration counter, they were both young, and believe it or not, they were almost losing their hair and almost becoming bald, and they were both very nervous, and they worried about getting married, and once they knew I was a doctor, they really wanted me to know. And I decided to write book and decided to make a video also. So let me talk about this medicine. So why do we have this so-called male baldness pattern in which our hair start disappearing from the front, and slowly? We all know that. We all see it all the time around us. So we know what I'm talking about. First and foremost, it is genetic, yes, and then there are sometimes most important factor is genetic, but you can start losing your hair because of the process can become faster even in a younger age for other factors. It is stress and any major illness, etc. So thing is, unlike women or young girls, in the women you see thinness of the hair, which is not, especially in the young girls, easy to figure it out. But it really shows on the young boys if they start losing hair from the front, and I can understand their feelings. Let me tell you what really happens. So it is based on obviously genetic and also based on our this is called the male hormones, the dihydrotestosterone. Actually, our male hormones are testosterone, but in our scalp there is an enzyme which converts testosterone to it's a male hormone, but then it converts to it a very potent, very powerful male hormone, which is we call dihydrotestosterone or DHT, and it's done by an enzyme. And this medicine, Finasteride, 1 milligram, when we take it, and I will tell you how to take it, how much to take it, this blocks that enzyme, and it prevents the conversion of testosterone, this very powerful male hormone, dihydrotestosterone. So but believe it or not, while this dihydrotestosterone actually is the reason it leads to the male baldness, and genetic factor is also involved. So once we block the enzymes and we decrease the amount of this DHT or dihydrotestosterone, very powerful testosterone or male hormone which acts on our hair locally on the scalp, on the hair follicles. Once we block it, what happens? Then once we start keep taking this medicine, and we have to take it at least for 6 to 8 months to a year, what starts happening, it starts improving our hair count, our number of hairs increases, our thickness of the hair increases, our pigmentation of our hair increases, and then length of our hair increases. And why this DHT or very powerful hormone does it? Well, this is a medical fact. Although both testosterone, mainly testosterone, which is our male hormone, is responsible, happen in both men and women, is responsible for our sex drive, and also responsible all the secondary and all is responsible for us being boys.